Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you again. I was excited about the potential of ST Squared and what our mentorship would be like. My first impression of you, I was like, oh, okay, he's pretty reserved, which makes sense.
I already knew like it was you when I saw you because I'm not gonna lie, I looked you up on LinkedIn before before we met.
I should have done that too.
So I didn't know much about how our first impression was gonna go. Or, I mean, all I knew about you was what you looked like, and so I thought we could maybe bond over some, like we have similar backgrounds and things like that. So
the first thing that comes to my mind is just I think how flexible we are with one another when it comes to planning things or just the openness around what our monthly check-ins look like. The first time we met, we went hiking in Torrey Pines. And then the second time we went to a farmer's market. With us, our communication is good. We are always trying to do something new or just have fun in San Diego in various ways.
I agree with that. Like, I've had mentors before and it's been very like just purely professional, but I feel like in the situations that we've chosen to be in, like the different activities that we've chosen to do, it's really made it easier for us to connect in that way when we go hiking or we go and learn different spots around San Diego. It really, I really think that builds our relationship.
I've never met somebody who is so goal-oriented. You've been more dedicated and taking the initiative on various tasks, very aware of what you want. It's impressive and it's inspiring to me for somebody who knows what they want.
You're very level-headed, I feel like, in your values, and you really assess like why you do things before you choose to do them. And that's something that I really admire and lessons that I've taken from you because of that mindset that you have. And it's really helped me, so I really appreciate that. It's
professional always, but I think it's more of it's a camaraderie that we have, I think, that's rooted in mutual interest in what we're doing and what we hope to get out of this encounter. So I think a lot of it has to do with just making sure we're meeting goals and expectations and at the same time having fun and enjoying it. But that's my perspective. What's your perspective on how our meetings typically go?
I feel like it's mostly conversations and obviously we're working towards that goal of getting me more perspectives into the med school process, and I think that you did a really good job at that with, connecting me with your friends and expanding my network in that way. But yeah, I really like the way our meetings go in terms of it's just conversation. Like there's no expectations, like I have to be this person when I come and see you. So I really appreciate that.
I may not know everything, but I know people who know stuff, and I'll always get you in contact with those people. And I think that with us, there is a good bond that we have that I think is rooted in professionalism, but I'm not always thinking, crap, do I have to say this? Do I have to say this? Do I have to show up and present myself a particular way? I think we just show up as ourselves, and I think that's what makes the best and a genuine connection that we have.
I feel like a lot of times when it comes to mentorship, the student really needs to like be proactive just as much as the mentor does.
Yeah.
You need to have the questions to get the answers.
And additionally, I think that my goal is to always inspire and put those in positions to win, not necessarily give them everything and just give them a seat at the table. I think I want to expose them, give them the resources to be at that table, but also excel. So.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of what you teach me goes beyond STEM. Even just watching you, like you lead by example, I feel like a lot of the times, and just seeing how you interact with other people, I really feel like I can learn from the way that you just conduct yourself.
Oh man, see, I appreciate that. That means a lot hearing that. Working with you has made me more empathetic. It's made me more aware of putting myself more in the passenger seat and letting you drive and being able to support you along your journey with your wants and your needs and how I can best put you in those positions. I wouldn't be where I am today without those mentors in my life. And I've always had this mindset that it's my responsibility, my duty to pay it forward for other people. Get ready to be a part of a community that wants to see everybody succeed and that wants to see people continue to thrive and excel in their own life.
I would say trust the process. Like these people, they're really here for you. And a lot of times it's easy to be a pessimist. It's easy to think, oh, there's something in it for them. It's easy to say, this isn't going to help me. But every time like I thought that, I'm like, they were right. Like they're bringing these people in for me. They're doing this for me. So just trust the process, trust the people around you. These people believe in you, and trust yourself. It's meant the world to me to learn from you and have all these experiences that I've had with you. But you've really taught me, like, to open up, to build those connections with people, meaningful connections. Every lesson I take with you is in stride, and I really feel like all the experiences I've had with you are gonna help me in the long run. So I appreciate it.
I'm grateful to be a part of your journey. I definitely want to thank you for being a part of me as we both learn each other and grow from one another. It's been a great journey so far, and I'm looking forward to more.
I appreciate it.